Within the twisted tales of Marvel Comics, this mysterious affliction, known as the Techno Organic Virus, possesses an insidious power that defies comprehension. Organic matter, once touched by its icy grasp, undergoes a metamorphosis that is both haunting and impressive. Flesh melds with machinery, forging an alliance between man and mechanism. Unseen yet undeniably felt, the Techno-Organic Virus slumbers, waiting to unfurl its tendrils of metallic evil. The TO virus bestows its hosts with an otherworldly fusion where muscle and steel intertwine, blurring the boundaries of what it means to be alive. Every cell becomes an autonomous machine, carrying within it not only the virus itself, but the very essence of its host, like memories and appearance. Let's unveil the secrets of the evil force as it spreads its shadowy influence and witness the battle for survival. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Techno Organic Virus in a nutshell. A remarkable yet menacing force, the Techno Organic Virus is a sci-fi organism that possesses a chilling ability to infiltrate the very essence of life, transforming organic matter into animate technology, setting in motion a cataclysmic convergence of flesh and machinery. From its dark origins, the Techno Organic Virus creeps and creeps, relentlessly consuming its host from within. Once vibrant and alive, the unfortunate victim finds themselves at the mercy of this eager invader as their flesh and bones undergo a profound transformation. The natural material transforms into a relentless progression of emotionless electronic components, combining humans and machines into a strange and unsettling mixture of living technology. The converted host, a living vessel of the virus, exhibits an eerie duality. While their external appearance may retain a semblance of their former selves, their very essence becomes irrevocably entwined with the singular drive to propagate the virus. Guided by an insatiable hunger, they become unwitting agents, driven to affect and assimilate other life forms, perpetuating the nightmarish cycle. It is a distressing reality that the Techno-Organic Virus eludes the grasp of conventional science. Despite relentless efforts, no known antidote or cure has been discovered to halt its devastating progression. However, amid the bleakness, glimmers of hope emerge. It is whispered in the annals of Marvel's universe that certain extraordinary beings possess powers that can hold this malicious force at bay. Through the mystical art of telekinesis, these chosen few wield the ability to temporarily subdue the rampant spread of the Techno-Organic Virus, offering a fleeting respite to its victims. Genesis. Deep within the vast expanse of space, a terrifying threat exists called the Phalanx. When the Phalanx encounters a new civilization, two fates await the unsuspecting world, both equally terrifying in their own right. The first, a grim prospect, involves the Phalanx's insidious consumption of the planet. Like a ravenous beast, it devours every morsel of knowledge, extracting the very essence of the civilization, leaving nothing but a desolate wasteland in its wake. However, for those worlds deemed unworthy of direct consumption, the Phalanx employs a cruel and twisted alternative. It inflicts upon them a monstrous plague known as the Techno-Organic Virus. This sinister contagion takes root within the very fabric of the planet, spreading relentlessly and inevitably. With each passing moment, the virus grows, transforming the once vibrant world into a nightmarish breeding ground, leading to the creation of Babel Spire, a monument of twisted machinery and organic matter which acts as a communication tower. Its purpose is clear: to contact and summon the parent race of the Technarchy, tasked with the disposal of recycling of the infected planet. The Technarchy descends upon the doomed world, a harbinger of destruction and annihilation. In the face of such cosmic evil, the inhabitants of these endangered worlds are left with the chilling ultimatum. First appearance, a fateful encounter between Apocalypse, the ancient mutant, and a young Nathan Summers, who had donned the moniker of the Traveler, would set in motion a chain of events that would reshape destinies and unleash cataclysmic forces. In the midst of a battle between Apocalypse and the Traveler, the very fabric of reality quivered with tension. Blades clashed, cutting through time and space, leaving both combatants wounded and vulnerable as their blood mingled in the midst of this savage battle. An unforeseen alchemy occurred. a fusion of techno-organic infection and ancient celestial technology. Apocalypse's loyal servant, Ozymandias, acting swiftly, transported his master's weakened body to the sheltering sanctuary of a recently discovered celestial ship. Although Apocalypse's probing mind failed to communicate with the ship, the infusion of his blood with the traveler's techno-organic infected essence acted as an unexpected key, making him unlock and understand the dormant technology held within the celestial vessel. Years later, Apocalypse, forever plotting and scheming, infected the infant Nathan Summers with the techno-organic virus. In a whirlwind of cosmic chronicles, the infant Summers was transported through the currents of time, emerging as the time-traveling warrior known as Cable. Fate had played its hand, allowing Summers to become the harbinger of his own viral demise, his destiny interwoven with the unleashing of the techno-organic virus upon Apocalypse himself. The infection that Apocalypse had unleashed upon Summers would, in turn, be delivered back to the ancient mutant. Techno-Organic Virus and Cable, friend or foe. Within the world of mutants and the mysterious powers that influence their lives, a complex interplay between rebirth and fate takes place. Such is the case for Cable, the warrior whose path has been entwined with the Techno-Organic Virus. Revived through the miraculous resurrection protocols of Krakoa, Cable returns to the fold of his old allies and his younger counterpart, united against the threat of strife. Yet in a curious twist of fate, the techno-organic virus, with all its potency and corruption, remains an integral part of Cable's being. And there are compelling reasons for this seemingly dangerous arrangement. The techno-organic virus, with its insidious power, seeks to convert and consume organic matter, transforming it into living technology. The elusive origins of this evil disease have yielded no confirmed cure save for the intervention of a mighty psionic presence capable of halting its relentless advance. For Nathan Summers, known as Cable, the fate of being infected with the techno-organic virus was sealed when he was but an infant, as we already know. To save his son, Cyclops, in a desperate act, entrusted Nathan's destiny to the time-traveling sister Ascani. Although the infection had already taken hold, consuming one of his arms and encroaching upon his face, Cable honed his telekinetic and telepathic abilities, holding the virus at bay and preventing its further spread. Over time, Cable became intimately familiar with the virus, embracing its presence as a part of his existence. In his revival on Krakoa, Hope, one of the 5 responsible for resurrection, intentionally ensures that Cable returns with the virus intact. Not only does Cable retain control over it, but he also desires to further study this enigmatic disease. His intent lies in unlocking its secrets, seeking a potential countermeasure or cure for those unfortunate enough to be infected, or perhaps even weaponizing its power. However, there may be an additional reason why Cable has come to accept the presence of the techno-organic virus within his system. By expending a portion of his powers to contain the virus, Cable has avoided the peril of overwhelming his abilities, an infliction that plagued Nate Gray, his counterpart from the Age of Apocalypse reality. Nate, a genetically engineered clone of Cyclops and Jean Grey, was never infected with the techno-organic virus. Free from its restraints, Nate embraced the vast potential of his psionic powers, ascending to the ranks of an Omega-level mutant, rivaling even beings like the Sentry or the Phoenix Force. However, without the presence of the techno-organic virus to temper his powers, Nate's very being became a ticking psionic time bomb. The sheer magnitude of his energy threatened to consume him, with bleak predictions by Moira MacTaggart indicating that he might not survive beyond his 21st birthday. Desperate measures were taken to siphon off his powers, allowing him to endure. Through this ordeal, Nate acquired a deeper understanding and control over his abilities. The restraining influence of the techno-organic virus on Cable's powers may have unexpectedly saved his life. It provided a conduit for the excess energy to be channeled and contained, preventing catastrophic overload. When the virus was temporarily rendered inert, Cable's powers surged to the same magnitude as Nate Gray's, enabling him to shape the island of Providence and even comfort the cosmic-powered Silver Surfer. But without the virus, Cable's survival in an unbridled state would have been short-lived. Known carriers of the techno-organic virus. The techno-organic virus, a sinister force that melds living tissue with machinery, has left its mark on a select few individuals within the Marvel Universe. These known carriers have experienced the transformative power and dangerous consequences of this enigmatic disease, each with their own unique journey. Among them is Apocalypse, the ominous mutant whose path crossed with a time-traveling Cable, infecting him with the virus's insidious blood. A warlord known as Gaunt, hailing from a distant future, once bore a milder strain of the virus until an encounter with Cable unleashed its more potent form, sealing his fate with unbearable agony. Post, whose destiny collided with Cable's, found himself forever changed after a crucial blood transfusion, forever carrying the imprint of the Techno Organic Virus. And Cable himself, a warrior navigating the complexities of time, faced a turbulent relationship with the virus, temporarily freeing himself only to merge his original affection with the phalanx embryo, reigniting its presence within him. In this intricate web, Metis, a childhood companion of Cable, unwittingly became infected, but Cable's guidance and a purging of the virus allowed him to defy the grasp of time. Lastly, Red Hulk, thrust into the X-Sanction saga, succumbed to the virus's touch when Cable's path crossed his own, yet through his raw power and a surge of radioactive heat, he managed to combat the infection and restore his existence. These individuals, marked by the Techno Organic Virus, have grappled with its destructive power, experiencing a range of outcomes from survival to tragic demise. A terrified future. In the grim future of the Marvel Universe, the Techno Organic Virus looms as a dreaded menace, striking fear into the hearts of all who encounter it. This insidious virus possesses a set of terrifying characteristics that make it a frightening threat to both organic life and advanced technology. One of its most alarming attributes is its rapid spreading capability. The transformation is accompanied by agonizing pain, leading to the eventual demise of the infected individual. What sets the Techno Organic Virus apart is its ability to assimilate and control technology. It can infiltrate and manipulate intricate systems, from complex machinery to sentient beings enhanced with cybernetic implants. This uncanny power grants the virus unparalleled control over various technological resources, amplifying its destructive potential. The virus's corrupting influence extends beyond mere physical transformation. It taints the minds of its hosts, warping their thoughts and behaviors. Infected individuals lose their sense of self, becoming aggressive, violent, and unpredictable. This corrupted sentience poses a grave threat not only to themselves, but also to those around them, further fueling the terror inspired by the virus. Efforts to combat the Techno Organic Virus have proved futile, leaving future societies grappling with a sense of helplessness and despair. Countless attempts to develop a cure or effective treatment have fallen short, leaving the infected and unaffected alike in a perpetual state of fear. Adding to the unease surrounding the virus is its connection with the evil mutant tyrant Apocalypse. This ancient and powerful supervillain has frequently harnessed the virus as a tool to further his agenda of dominance and control. The association between the Techno Organic Virus and Apocalypse only deepens the fear and concern surrounding this devastating affliction. Even warriors like Cable, with their exceptional abilities, find themselves unnerved by the virus's menacing presence. Cable's telekinetic powers have allowed him to slow down the progression of the metallic malady within his own body. However, the absence of a permanent cure has forced him to rely on his psychic abilities incessantly, keeping the virus at bay. The ceaseless battle against the virus drains him, but the alternate fate of being consumed entirely by the Techno Organic Virus is far worse. The virus spreads relentlessly, leaving no respite even in death. Cable is actually aware that taking his own life would be futile, as the virus thrives on the deceased matter. As daunting as it may be, Cable must endure his condition for the remainder of his existence, finding ways to persevere. Marvelous verdict. The Techno Organic Virus is a powerful and mysterious threat in the realm of mutants. Its ability to rapidly spread and transform organic matter into living technology creates a sense of unease. This virus symbolizes the delicate balance between progress and danger and the constant tension between humanity and the unknown. Through storytelling, it highlights the consequences of uncontrolled technological evolution. As we venture into the realm of fiction, the Techno Organic Virus serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of our existence in a world filled with unforeseen threats. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one, and be safe. Thanks, everyone!